Welcome to this broadcast of an OSAA On Point Community Credit Union State Championship event. Serving more than 539,000 members, On Point Community Credit Union is the largest locally headquartered credit union and is the proud title sponsor of OSAA State Championships. Your local Toyota dealers are proud to support the OSAA. Toyota, let's go places.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to 2024 OSAA 3A Baseball on Westside's Greatest Hits and YouTube. Between the number 7 seed Lapine Hawks, the second place finisher out of the Mountain Valley Conference, and the number 2 seed Banks Braves, the number 2 finisher out of District 1. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with the first pitch after this from On Point.
What's stopping you from going to school and learning new things, or buying an old car to make it new again? Do you dream about building a business, exploring new places, or even buying your very first home? Whatever you're trying to do, On Point Community Credit Union can help you do it. With low-interest loans, credit cards, business banking, and more. On Point. People are the point. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing opportunity.
Me too. And we're set for the first pitch between the Banks Braves and the Lapine Hawks. Very similar color schemes, navy blue and Vegas gold for each team. Lapine will be in their navy blue uniforms, very light gold, almost a lemon color trim with white numerals. Gray pants. Banks in their home white uniforms, navy blue with Vegas gold or a darker gold trim on the lettering. Braves lettering script font across the chest. Navy blue numerals with Vegas gold trim, navy blue hats with a Vegas gold bill, and the Vegas gold navy blue and white arrowhead logo. Pitches up and in and nearly hits Hunter Heel on the first pitch of the game. The 1-0 swung on and missed, strike one on a nice fastball. The 1-1 pitch from Lane Gilbert just misses outside, 2-1. Our Braves lineup is a little bit off. First two spots in the lineup. Lane and Wyatt are switched. Lane is pitching and Wyatt back to his normal everyday position at shortstop. Count is even at 2-2. Again, just underway. Hunter Heel leading off for Lapine. Number 2 seed Banks Braves hosting the Lapine Hawks. Pitch 2-2 is swung on, and that's lined on a rope. Diving grab made by Cade Long, and one out for Lapine in the top of the first. Batting number 2, catcher David Taylor. David Taylor, the hitter for Lapine, now with one out, swing and a miss, 0-1. The 0-1 from Lane Gilbert, strike two, swinging, 0-2 the count. Lane Gilbert nearly hit the batter on the first pitch. Since then, he's been lights out the first couple of hitters. That pitch lined straight back into the top of the back screen, 0-2. Lapine 4-1 winners over Lakeview on Wednesday to advance to Banks in the quarterfinals. Check swing, just able to hold off on a close pitch, 1-2. Just a little bit low and away. The 1-2 from Lane, kicks and fires. Flared off to the right side, out of play off of first. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Group of fans standing in their truck bed had a one of the players' favorite warm-up songs is actually called Truck Bed. 1-2 the count. Pitch is started way inside, backed him off the plate. It came back across, but well late. 2-2 the count. Nearly hit the batter. 2-2 from Lane, swung on, grounder to third. That's going to get through for the first base hit of the game. So no hitter today for Lane Gilbert. Last time he pitched, nearly threw a perfect game. Batting for the Hawks, number 42, starting pitcher Deacon Looney. And first pitch is swung on, and Cade doesn't have to move very far for out number 2 on a fly ball to center field. Batting number 7, second baseman Dylan Newton. First pitch catches the outside corner, 0-1. The 0-1 from Lane Gilbert, throw to first high, but Luke able to make the catch. On 1 the count, 2 outs, runner at first after a 1-out single for Lapine. Strike 2 taken all the way, a little bit high off the outer edge, 0-2. Payoff pitch coming for Lane Gilbert. The 0-2 up and in, having some problems with pitches in off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That's the third time he's nearly hit a batter. The 1-2 from Gilbert gets a swing and a miss on the outside edge for the first strikeout of the game. And for the Braves, for Lapine, 1 base hit, no runs, no errors for the Braves. And after half an inning, it's the Hawks 0 and Banks coming up to bat in the bottom half of the first in just a moment.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can go out and make memories that make summer, summer. Like catching a road game in a RAV4. I got it!
Toyota, let's go places. Participating dealers only. Event ends May 31st. Dealer inventory may vary.
Want to give your kitchen or bath a fresh new look? Jason Bond Remodeling has over 20 years experience fabricating and installing stone countertops and can upgrade your home with the countertops of your dreams without the dreamy price tag. They pride themselves on quality and customer satisfaction. They also offer cabinet installation and will do their best to beat any bid by 10%. Based in Washington County and will service most Portland area locations. For quality kitchen and bath remodels, call Jason Bond Remodeling at 503-430-0145. Leading off the bottom half of the first inning for the Braves, starting pitcher number 9, Lane Gilbert. First pitch from Looney is just inside, ball 1. Stay connected to your favorite team with the OSAA Live mobile app. OSAA Live features the latest scores, schedules, and rankings for all teams and leagues across Oregon. Access OSAA state championship programs. Read the latest prep news and information. Search OSAA Live in the App Store or on Google Play to download today. 2-0 to Lane Gilbert. Pitches up high. 3-0. We've heard a lot about Deacon Looney coming in. First 3 pitches to Lane Gilbert. He has not found the strike zone. Big right-hander kicks and taking all the, oh, misses high. Looked like strike 1. And Banks has a leadoff base runner aboard, Lane Gilbert. Batting number 1, shortstop Wyatt Hesselman. Okay. First pitch to Wyatt. First strike thrown by Deacon Looney. And a pitch at the knees on the outside edge, 0-1. Runner at first after a 4-pitch walk to Lane Gilbert. Pitch is turned on, grounder to third. Gets out of the glove of the third baseman, throw to first, not in time! And the Braves have 2 base runners aboard on an error at third. Batting number 3, third baseman Justin Walters. The OSAA is going digital with Hometown Ticketing, the official ticketing partner of the OSAA. Access tickets for all first round through state championship finals via the OSAA website. First pitch to Justin Walters misses just low. Via the OSAA website or OSAA Live app, order your tickets in advance and present your digital ticket at the gate. Convenient, paperless, and easy to use. Visit osaa.org/ticket. Strike on the outside edge at the knees. Same spot he got his only other strike called so far this inning. Likes to keep it low and away. The 1-1 from Looney. Down and in, 2-1. Want to thank all of our local sponsors for helping us bring you Banks High School Athletics, Jim's Market, Sarah Hesselman, Premier Property Group, Jason Bond Remodeling. Pitches turned on and driven to left. Going back on it. It's going to bounce up against the wall. Walters is going to be held. Runners in scoring position at second and third. 1 out, Justin Walters with a double to left. Batting number 10, catcher Ashton Crossan. First pitch turned on, back up the middle. Hesselman's going to score. Walters is going to score a 2 RBI double for Ashton Crossan. And the Braves are getting to Looney early. No, only 2 runs scored. There are only 2 runners aboard. Now batting left fielder, number 19, Blake Jewett. I don't think so. There are only 2 runners on base. Yeah. 3? Okay. So 3 runs have scored already in the bottom of the first, and Banks about to break it open early against Deacon Looney. Still nobody out. Braves left fielder Blake Jewett at the plate with Ashton Crossan at first after a 2 RBI single. First pitch low and away, ball 1. Looney looks over his shoulder at first, fires, swung on, driven to the gap, and that's going to be caught up, nearly up against the wall, and Crossan will have to race back to first. Just 1 out, though, in the bottom of the inning. At the plate, number 4, center fielder Cade Long. First pitch from Looney, bunts up the left field line, rolls foul, about third of the way to first, 0-1. Received word earlier, well, first of all, received word last night that Banks head coach Joe Baumgartner has received OSAA 3A Baseball Coach of the Year award, voted on by the Oregon Athletic Coaches Association. Pitch looked below the knees, but ruled strike two. Also received word earlier this afternoon that state championships for baseball will most likely be played at Salem Kaiser Stadium in North Salem, right off of I-5. Next, Banks will play next Saturday, but it's a full weekend event with games from 6A to 2A. Games will start on Friday. The 0-2 runner at first goes, chopped high past the third baseman. They're going to send Cross into third. Nearly gets away from the left fielder, sliding in safe. Runners at the corners, still one out. Crafty. Now batting number 5, second baseman Chris Medina. Freshman, I think. Throw to first. Just one out. Banks has already scored 3 runs in the inning. Runners at the corners. And a home plate umpire talking to Braves head coach Joe Baumgartner about something with possibly the chatter out of the Braves dugout. 3-0 Banks, bottom of the first. Runners at the corners. One out, pitch is driven to right. And that's going to be caught, but Crossan is going to score on the tag up, and headed to second is Cade Long. Another runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Banks had 4 runs in the first last game, 4 runs now in the first here against Lapine. Batting number 44, first baseman Luke Bigsby. For 4-0 Braves in the bottom of the first. The first pitch to Luke, down and in, ball 1. Home run power at the plate. Not a lot of speed, though. 1-0 the count. Pitch way away. Nearly got past the catcher, Taylor. 2-0 the count. That would have easily put Cade Long at third, one of the top 3 or 4 fastest runners on this team. 2-0 the count. The pitch to Bigsby, swung on and missed on a nasty pitch on the outside edge. 2-1. The 2-1 to Luke. Bounce to the plate, off the plate away in the far side of the batter's box. 3-1. Three balls and 1 strike to count to the Braves first baseman Luke Bigsby. Braves have almost already gone all the way through the order. Pitch is taken all the way. Looked like a close pitch, but it's ball 4. And the Braves have runners at first and second, 2 outs. And now, bottom of the order, Wyatt Jackson. Batting for Banks, number 20, designated hitter Wyatt Jackson. First pitch hits him in the shoulder, and the bases are loaded with 2 outs and already 4 runs in the inning. And Lane Gilbert coming to the plate. Again, batting for the Braves, number 9, Lane Gilbert. So the Braves have already went through the lineup. Just their first time at the plate. We have a equipment timeout for a shoe issue with Cade Long at third. Now we're set. 4 runs for the Braves to start the game offensively. 2 outs, breaking ball just a little bit high on the outside edge, ball 1. The 1-0 from Looney in the dirt, 2-0. Bases juiced, pitch, strike on the inside edge, 2-1. Good pitch. Looney hasn't thrown many of those here early. The 2-1 swung on, lifted straight back out of play, 2-2. Yeah. Looney looking for a payoff pitch after already facing 9 batters this inning to start and giving up 4 runs. Nearly hit him, and they're going to send Cade Long. Play at the plate. Throw comes in late. It's 5-0. Count is full. Runners at second and third. Full count, 2 outs. Lane Gilbert, the hitter, for the second time this inning. The 3-2 swung on. That's ripped past the third baseman. 1 more run's going to score. Getting back to third is Wyatt Jackson. 6-0 in the bottom of the first inning. Second time at the plate this inning for number 1 shortstop, Wyatt Hesselman. I got to clear the count. Six nothing Braves lead, bottom of the first. 2 outs, the pitch to Looney, high over the third baseman's head. Jackson's going to score it, 7-0. And I don't think Lapine realized what hit him when they got off the bus. It's starting to look like a blowout, 7-0, 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning. Runners at first and second. Banks is tearing the cover off the ball against Deacon Looney. Runners at first and second, 2 outs for Hesselman. Pitch is away, bounced off the plate. Good job by Taylor, though, to keep it in front of him and not allow the ball to get to the backstop. 1-0 as the runners would have advanced again into scoring position if that ball had got past him. The 1-0 pitch is ripped to left, but foul. Home run power. That ball landed, I believe, close to the football track, well on the other side of the fence. 1-1 the count. Wyatt Hesselman has hit at least 1 home run earlier this year in the first game of the season at Astoria. The 1-1, 2 outs, runners at first and second. Pitch is chopped to short. Throw to first. I don't think they're not going to get him. Bases are loaded again, 2 outs. And again, the Braves bring another batter to the plate. Batting number 19, left fielder Blake Jewett. 7 runs have scored in Banks' first trip to the plate here in the bottom of the first against the Hawks. Looney comes set. Bases loaded, 2 outs. First pitch to correction, the hitter number 10, catcher Ashton Crossan. I think that was outside. 1-0 the count. The pitch from Looney, taken all the way, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, little bit inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two and two. Pitch is lined up the middle. That's going to drop. 2 more runs are going to score. It's 9-0 in the bottom of the first. Unreal. Runners at first and second, still 9-0 Banks. And Deacon Looney's going to have to come out. This is the second visit to the mound. Deacon Looney only lasts 2/3 of an inning, gives up 2 runs. Still runners at first and second. Looney's going to go back to the outfield. Looks like coming in to take over on the mound will be right fielder number 22, Daniel Price for the Hawks. New pitcher for Lapine, number 22, starting right fielder Daniel Price. 9, I know, I got to. Nine, nothing Braves, 2 outs. Getting heckled a little bit, handling scoreboard duties, public address, play-by-play, a little bit of everything. We'll take a 30-second break and be back after this from On Point.
What's stopping you from going to school and learning new things? Or buying an old car to make it new again? Do you dream about building a business, exploring new places, or even buying your very first home? Whatever you're trying to do, On Point Community Credit Union can help you do it. With low-interest loans, credit cards, business banking, and more. On Point. People are the point. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing opportunity.
Nine, nothing Banks, 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning. 9 runs have scored. The Braves have already gone through the order 1.5 times. 14 batters have come to the plate this inning. OSAA Today is your spot for all high school state championship coverage, from news, stories, coaches polls, and more. Get it all by visiting OSAA Today. Go to osaa.org/today. Well, Wednesday's game, Banks defeated Santiam Christian 9-2. Santiam Christian, we thought coming in, not quite as good as Lapine, with Santiam Christian the 15 seed and Lapine the 7. But Banks has already scored here in the first inning as many runs as they scored the entire game in Wednesday's victory, 9-2 over Santiam Christian. Now batting for the Braves, number 19 left fielder Blake Jewett. Runners are first and second, 2 outs. Daniel Price, the new pitcher for the Hawks. The first pitch, way away, up and off the strike zone, ball 1. Pitch is taken for a low strike. Good pitch, 1-1. Lapine trying to settle some nerves. Banks defeated them last year here in the quarterfinals on their way to the state championship victory over Cascade Christian. The 1-1. Price turns and looks at second. Tall right-hander fires. Breaking ball late, called strike 2. The 1-2 from Price just gets a piece of it. Fouled straight back. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Blake Jewett, the hitter. "15 batters have come to the plate this inning for the Braves. The 1-2 again from Price. Looks at second. Fires, swing and a miss for strike three, but after a bottom of the first inning that seemingly took at least 30 minutes, Banks heads to the top of the second inning with an explosive 9 runs and a 9-0 lead going into the top of the second. We'll take a 30-second break and return in just a moment. Oh yeah, that needs you can just hit clear. Legacy Roofing can save your home from leaks, mold, and other issues related to an older roof, preventing future roof issues, saving you thousands of dollars. They use only the most trusted materials backed by an excellent warranty that is transferred if you ever sell your home. Legacy is tops in their field, earning the GAF Master Elite certification and the Golden Pledge warranty. For more information or to get a free quote, call 503-357-7663 today. Leading off the top of the second for the Hawks, number 22, new pitcher Daniel Price. New pitcher Daniel Price will lead off the top of the second for the Hawks as they find themselves in a big hole, down 9-0 to start the second inning. First pitch low and away, ball one. One 0 pitch is lifted to second. Coming over to make the catch is Hesselman for out number one. Batting number 34, Riley Flack. Banks a 9-0 lead, one out in the top of the second. Riley Flack, the hitter. First pitch swung on and missed, 0-1, about swung out of his shoes. The 0-1 pitch just inside, ball one. The 1-1 pitch reaches for one that may have been off the plate, fouls it well out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Banks wins, though. It will be an all-District 1 semifinal against either Valley Catholic or Warrenton. Pitch again is fouled out of play, lifted over the top off the first base side. Valley Catholic and Warrenton scheduled to play this afternoon, but a lot more rain on the coast than what we've seen. Just a few stray, very light showers here this afternoon, and nothing to keep this game from being played. Just misses low. 2-2. The count is even. And Valley Catholic Warrenton has been postponed until tomorrow at 2 o'clock. The 2-2 pitch swung on and missed on a pitch that fooled him off the plate. Out number 2. Batting number 9, designated hitter Ethan Osborne. Left-handed hitter, designated hitter Ethan Osborne, number 9 for the Hawks. Pitch over the outside edge, 0-1. Yeah. The 0-1 pitch lifted down the right field line into foul territory. Jewett makes the easy grab for out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Through 2 innings pitched, Lane Gilbert has only allowed 1 base hit. And we head to the bottom of the second. We'll see if Banks can tack on another 9 runs when we return. Braves a 9-0 lead. Banks Post newspaper is the official news provider of West Side's greatest hits. Listen hourly for West Side news from the Banks Post newsroom. Banks Post newspaper covers Banks, Manning, Buxton, Roy, and surrounding western Washington County communities. If you'd like more information on the Banks Post or want to pick up a copy, visit a local business today. You can also visit their website at bankspost.com or their Facebook page, Banks Post.
What's stopping you from going?
Leading off the top of the second, number 4, center fielder Cade Long. Dear style, efficiency, and performance, glad we're on the same team this season and every season. Let's keep huddling up and going for it. Toyota, let's go places. First pitch from Daniel Price to start the second inning is a low and away, ball 1. The 1-0 to Cade Long, Brave center fielder. Price fires and gets a swing and a miss on a high fastball outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 from Price misses low in the dirt, gets through the wickets of Taylor for just a minute. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. The 2-1 from Daniel Taylor sets very, taking his time, very deliberate, misses well away off the plate. There was a base runner aboard. He would have easily reached second, but yeah. Cade Long, the leadoff hitter, and no runners aboard. 3-1 the count on the pass ball away. The 3-1 to Cade Long. Misses away, ball 4. And again, the Braves have the leadoff runner aboard. Last time it led to 9 runs. Yep. Okay. Batting number 5, second baseman Chris Medina. Runner at first, Cade Long, after a 5-pitch walk. Price. Medina shows bunt, pitch misses away. Long dives back. Batting number 5, second baseman Chris Medina. Yeah, low and away. Want to know the count? Nobody out in the bottom of the second. A 9-0 lead for Banks over the 7 seed Lapine. Medina bunts that one high over just over the right side of the backstop. 1-1. Banks had a 3-game span, middle of league play, in which I think they scored about 60 runs. Not sure if they're going to reach that today, but that's the pace they're on with a 9-0 lead in the bottom of the second. Throw back to first, not in time. 1-1 the count to Chris Medina. Banks brought 15 runners to the plate the last inning to start the game and tattooed the baseball for 9 runs. Price fires, pitch is a little bit low, 2-1. Banks wins today. Next Tuesday will be our final broadcast, not only of baseball, but of the 2023-2024 Banks High School athletics season. And that pitch hit Medina in the elbow. Luckily, he turned out of the way just in time. Otherwise, it would have hit him in the face. And glad he's okay. And now the Braves have runners at first and second. Still nobody out. And the Hawks pitching is having all kinds of issues. 9 runs last inning. Now runners at first and second. Nobody out for Luke Bigsby. Batting number 44, first baseman Luke Bigsby. Oh, okay. 9-0 Braves lead. Nobody out in the bottom of the second. Price looks at second. Bigsby shows bunt. He gets hit in the shoulder. Bases are loaded. Nobody out. And Lapine fans are very quiet. They did travel fairly well, but they don't have much to say now with the bases loaded for the second straight inning and already a 9-0 lead for Banks with nobody out. Wait till he's done talking to Coach. Purchase your official state championships merchandise at OSAAstore.com with Rush Team Apparel, the exclusive merchandise partner of the OSAA. You have more options. Customize your gear with your school name, a student-athlete name, event decals, and more. Nike products are also available. Browse the selection of official state championships merchandise at OSAAstore.com. Batting for the Braves, number 20 designated hitter Wyatt Jackson. First pitch misses low, ball 1. Three lower-seeded teams fell on the second round. Strike. On Wednesday, including top-ranked Douglas, who fell to 16 seed, and fellow Far West League member North Valley. 2-1 the count. Pitch in the dirt. Six seed Cascade Christian knocked off at home by Valley Catholic. The 2-1 pitch is away, and Taylor had to backhand that one to keep it in front of him. Otherwise, another run would have scored. 3-1 the count as it is. Banks is one miss away at the plate from Lapine from scoring another run. Bases loaded, nobody out in the bottom of the second. The pitch from Price. Misses down low, bounce to the plate. It's 10-0 in the bottom of the second. Still nobody out. Clear count, add run, and then you have to hit it again. 10-0 Banks. Batting top of the order again. Number 9, Lane Gilbert. The pitch from Price just catches the outside edge, 0-1. Batting number 9, pitcher Lane Gilbert. Still nobody out in the bottom of the second. Bases loaded. Pitch, rip, diving grab. Nice play by the shortstop. Run will score, though. It's now 11-0 as Medina comes home on the grounder to short. And then 1 out. 1 out. Yeah. It's 11. Add +1. That's it. 11-0 Banks in the bottom of the second. Pitch is away, ball 1. The 1-0 to Hesselman. Price takes his time. Fires and ripped just foul left of third. Otherwise, that could have scored 2. 1-1 the count on the foul ball down the left field line. The 1-1 from Daniel Price. Hesselman the batter. Runners at first and second, inside, ball 2. Top half of the 3A bracket looks like this. North Valley at Brookings. The winner of that game would host or would play at either Sisters or Pleasant Hill. Again, another two teams from the same league facing each other. Pitch is ripped through the gap. That's going to score a run. Rounding third is Jackson. They're going to cut the runner off to try to get the runner at second. Hesselman slides in safely. Still one out. It's 12-0 Banks. Yep. One out in the bottom of the second, 12-0 Braves. Runners still in scoring position with Hesselman at second. And at third, diving back, Lane Gilbert. I think so. Runners at second and third, 12-0. One out in the bottom of the second. Pitch misses low, 2-0. "27 games. Banks has 4 losses this season. The pitch from Price swung on, just fouled straight back off the horizontal pole up the middle of the back screen, 2-1. Horizontal galvanized pipe. Not pole, the 2-1. Misses way away. That's going to get all the way to the backstop. The throw to the plate, though. He got under the tag. It's 13-0. Runner at third, still in scoring position, and only one out. And 3-1 the count. Nine runs in the first, 4 in the second. 13-0 Banks, and we've only reached the second inning, and only one out at that. Batting number 3, Justin Walters. Oh, clear the count. Oh, no, it's still 3-1, isn't it? Okay. Sorry, I thought it was a new hitter. The 3-1 pitch swung on and ripped to left. It's going. It's going. It's going to be caught at the wall, but tagging up. Another run will score. Hesselman makes it 14-0 with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Batting number 10, catcher Ashton Crossan. Two outs, 14-0. The pitch from Price hits him in the back, and that's like the 4th hitter that Lapine Hawks pitchers have hit in only the first 2 innings, and another base runner reaches with 2 outs and a 14-0 lead. Batting number 19, left fielder Blake Jewett. Who is it? Number 20, 11? Is that Henry White? Designated runner at first base for Crossan, number 11, Henry White. Pitch is swung on, fouled off the catcher's mask, 0-1. Time called, and it may have home plate umpire coming out to say something with the. Oh, I think Daniel Price may have to come out. He may have a bloody lip. Time has been called for the moment. That will give us time to tell you this. As the title sponsor of the OSAA State Championships, On Point does everything it can to help our team and community get ahead. On Point delivers the local banking and lending its members need to reach their goals and make more possible. Visit On Point at onpointcu.com. On Point is federally insured by the National Credit Union Association, the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity. And we're still waiting as, with an 0-1 count, Hawks pitcher Daniel Price, who entered the game with just 2/3 of an inning in after Hawks starter Deacon Looney had given up 9 runs. He had to come out momentarily after a bloody lower lip, and he's re-entered the game. 0-1 the count to Blake Jewett. Looks like we're ready to resume play. The 0-1 to Jewett. Upstairs, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1, Price. It's a big sigh of relief. Pitch is a little bit up and in, ball 2. 2-1 with Henry White, the pinch runner, for Crossan, the catcher at first. Henry White with speed, 2 outs. The pitch from Price is away, and it gets past him all the way to the backstop, and another runner for the Braves in scoring position, and a 3-1 count. Hitters count with Blake Jewett at least 1 pitch to play with. We'll see if he gets something to look at here and a chance to rip one deep. 3-1 the count. Runner in scoring position, Henry White at second. The 3-1 does swing, but not able to get enough on it, and fouls it straight back. Count is full 3-2. Price fires, pitch misses low, ball 4. Runners at first and second, still 2 outs. 14-0 lead for the Braves. Batting number 4, center fielder Cade Long. And time has been called, and we're going to get another visit to the mound from Ryan Dillon, Hawks head coach, with Daniel Price on the mound. And will we see another pitching change for the second straight inning here with only 2 outs in the bottom of the second? And Daniel Price is going to the outfield. So a new pitcher will be number 34, Ryan Flack. We'll take a 30-second break and return with more second inning action. Number 2, Banks 14. Number 7, Lapine nothing when we return with 2 outs in the bottom of the second.
Casey Ogden is a healthcare expert with more than 40 years in the field serving others and is college certified in nursing and healthcare administration. Her business, Casey Ogden Healthcare Services, offers everything you need for home health, from limited medical equipment, meal preparation, medication management, medical transportation, and more. Call 971-273-6058 or email caseyogden.hcs.llc@gmail.com.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can go out and make memories that make summer, summer. Like catching a road game in a RAV4. I got it!
Toyota, let's go places. Participating dealers only. Event ends May 31st. Dealer inventory may vary.
And we're back, 2 outs in the bottom of the second. 14-0 Braves, 9 in the first, 5 in the second inning, and still continuing with 2 outs. New pitcher for the Hawks, number 34, Ryan Flack. Getting ready to face Cade Long. Cade was at the plate when the pitching change was made, but had not Daniel Price, the second pitcher of the contest for the Hawks, had not thrown a pitch when the pitching change was made. Again, the winner of this game will take on either Valley Catholic or Warrenton, barring some kind of world-changing miracle by Lapine, this will be a Banks victory, so I think it's pretty safe to say that we will have an All-District 1 semifinal against either Valley Catholic or Warrenton. Banks, though, has lost to each of those teams here at home, and it would be a home game on Tuesday. If the Banks can pretty much call this 99%, I know ESPN does winning probability percentages, 99.9% basically, that this is going to be a Braves win with 14 runs already in an inning and 2/3. And a runner still in scoring position at second with Henry White. Again, I want to thank Jason Bond Remodeling, Jim's Market, Sarah Hesselman Premier Property Group, Legacy Roofing, Banks Post, Cassie Ogden Healthcare Services, Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage, LaHaye's Custom Embroidery, Main Street Pizza, Scoggins Creek Coffee, Specialty Screen Printing, Marshall Home Group, Antonio Rodriguez Life Insurance, and Solar Wana Credit Union, in likeness of you and Oregon National Guard for helping us bring you Banks High School broadcasts all season long, as we've now pretty much wrapped up our 9th season broadcasting Banks Athletics, and Banks looking for their 8th state championship in that amount of time. We're ready to resume play for number 4, Cade Long at the plate. Batting number 4, center fielder Cade Long. Runners at first and second. Pitch, breaking ball. Curves over to the knees, 0-1. It's a strike. 2 outs. Brave center fielder Cade Long, the hitter. Runners at first and second. Flack misses that time. It's going to get all the way to the backstop. And again, now both runners in scoring position at second and third. 1-1 the count. And no matter who Lapine throws on the mound, they cannot seem to do anything against these Braves hitters. Flack the 1-1, 2 outs. Cade Long the hitter. Pitch is swung on, turned, and that's going to be caught in left field for out number 3. But 5 more runs, and we head to the top of the 3rd inning. We got a football score breaking out. It's 14-0. Banks up 2 touchdowns. As we head to the top of the 3rd, we'll be back in just a moment. Oh, I have water. Thank you. Your local lender, Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage, is here to walk you through every step in purchasing your new home. Christy and her team bring trusted knowledge and years of experience to make your home loan financing process an enjoyable one. If you're in the business or have questions about purchasing or refinancing your home, call Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage, 503-327-5302, or visit uhm.com/kvanmeter. Union Home Mortgage, official sponsor of the PBR. Union Home Mortgage promises cap. Christy Van Meter is licensed in Oregon 1700271, Washington MLO-1700271, and Arizona 1039867. Union Home Mortgage. And we're back top of the 3rd inning, leading off for Lapine, number 6, Chase Campbell. Leading out for Lapine, number 6, left fielder Chase Campbell. First pitch misses low, ball 1. Pitch taken for strike 1, 1 ball and 1 strike the count. One pitch just misses low and away, 2-1. Lane Gilbert gave up a Base hit, and there's his second base hit allowed as Chase Campbell with a leadoff single to left in the top of the third inning. Just their second base runner of the game, trailing 14-0. Batting number 43 for the Hawks, center fielder Dayton Wilkinson. Pitch is low and inside to the left-handed hitter, ball one. The 1-0 to Wilkinson. Nice pitch down and away. Throw to first. Short hop to Bigsby, but keeps it in front of him. 2-1? I think it's 2-1. Yeah, 2-1 the count, I believe. Or did he swing and miss? Okay, so it's 1-2. Wait, just keep it. I'm a pitch ahead. Now it's 1-2. 1-2 the count. 14-0 Braves. Runner at first. Just underway in the top of the third. Just starting the third inning, I should say. 1-2 the count. The pitch from Gilbert turned on, and that's going to drift into foul territory just left of the back at third. Walters drops it. And he's going to get heckled some on that. 1-2 the count. Still 1-2 the count. It's going to go as a dropped foul ball. Dayton Wilkinson, center fielder, the hitter for the Hawks. Gilbert finds his pitch. Fires the 1-2, fouled straight back. Batting center fielder, number 43, Dayton Wilkinson. Wilkinson, the bottom of the order. Reichman, the first baseman, will not bat. Again, the 1-2 from Lane. Just misses low, I guess. Close pitch. 2-2. A couple of Braves fans wanted it. Gilbert, the 2-2, just on the outside corner. Caught him looking for strikeout number, I think that's just strikeout number 2, but just clear count. 1 out for Hunter Heel. Batting number 4, Hunter Heel. 1 out for the Hawks and a runner at first after the strikeout to Wilkinson. Nice breaking ball on the inner half. 0-1, taken all the way. Gilbert, the 0-1 pitch, just misses low and away. Count is even, 1-1. Top of the third, 14-0 lead. Banks and Lapine at Banks High School in the quarterfinals of the 2024 OSAA 3A State Baseball quarterfinals, led by OSAA 3A Coach of the Year, Joe Baumgartner. The 1-2, runner at first. Gilbert steps off. Gilbert again, the 1-2. Heel reaches for one. That's going to drift out of play just behind the entrance to the Pine dugout off of first. Count remains 1-2. 1 out. 14-0 Braves lead. Bottom of the top of the third inning. .315 down the corners, .370 to straightaway center field. Big blue net keeping balls, anything hit over the wall would stay inside the fence, but declared a home run with the big blue net in center field if there were any home runs hit to center field. Trying to save on baseballs, anything from getting into the big wooded area that goes almost all the way across the outside of the wall. And Hunter Heel is Down looking for the second strikeout of the inning. 2 outs for the Hawks. Okay. It's good. It's right. Yeah, sometimes it's slow. 2 outs for Lapine in the top of the third. 14-0 Banks. Swung on. Grounded to third. Nice backhand by Walters. On a hop. Oh, threw it too hard. Past Bigsby, and Lapine, their best opportunity to score with 2 outs. Call that an infield base hit. He was going to have to hurry that throw to first. I don't think that was an error. Hunter Looney now playing in the outfield at the plate, or Deacon Looney. Now playing in the outfield, number 42, starting pitcher Deacon Looney. Runners at first and third now for the Braves. Still a 14-0 lead, but now runners at the corners after the infield base hit to third. Pitch from Gilbert, bounced over the plate, and runner at first for Lapine. David Taylor is going to take second on the pass ball. Want to know the count? 2 outs. And they're going to walk Deacon Looney, I think, and face Dylan Newton, the second baseman. Now batting second baseman, number 7, Dylan Newton. So Deacon Looney will be intentionally walked. Bases loaded, 2 outs for Lapine. 14-0 Braves lead. Dylan Newton, the second baseman at the plate. Pitch swung on and missed. The 0-1 strike 2 call, looking to strike out the side for Lane Gilbert despite 0-2. 0-2 the count, 2 outs. Bases loaded, though, for the Hawks. Swung on and missed. Lane Gilbert, after giving up a base hit in the inning and leaving the bases loaded. Lapine strikes out 3 times in the inning off of Lane Gilbert, and we head to the bottom of the third. Banks 14. We'll see if they can score for the third consecutive inning to start the game when we come back. Banks 14, Lapine nothing when we return. Just hit one more out, yeah. And then hit it again to clear it. Okay.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, LaHaye's is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. LaHaye's is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsborough. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahayes.com or call us at 503-648-2341.
Leading off the bottom of the third inning, number 5, second baseman Chris Medina. So Flack will stay in for the second straight inning. First pitch to Medina is fouled well out of play off the first base side, over just beyond the right corner of the Lapine bullpen, 0-1. And they're giving a warning to the Lapine dugout. On Point Community Credit Union is a proud sponsor of the OSA's state championship. On Point is Oregon's largest locally headquartered credit union, serving more than 539,000 members. Pitches low and away. Visit onpointcu.com. On Point is federally insured by the NCUA, National Credit Union Administration or Association, Equal Housing Opportunity. The 1-1 from Flack turned, swung on, and there's a fly ball to left center. Nice job by Daniel Price, making the catch for the Hawks. Now playing in left field for the Hawks, Daniel Price. Batting for the Braves, number 44, first baseman Luke Bigsby. One out for Banks, bottom of the third. Pitch from Flack. Breaking ball taken all the way, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch swung on, and that's going to be lifted to third for out number 2. Batting designated hitter number 20, Wyatt Jackson. The Pine fans still hopeful. They're still cheering for their team with every out and every base runner, but trailing 14 runs with 2 outs in the bottom of the third inning. First pitch low and away, ball 1. 9 runs in the first, 5 in the second. The pitch from Flack took a little off. It is across the plate, swung on and missed, 1-1. 1-1 pitch is bounced to the plate. Will skip past Taylor all the way to the backstop. 2-1. Again, OSAA rules and regulations prohibit us from streaming live video of any actual game footage all season long, but it's any video period once we reach the playoffs. So that's why you're not seeing any video of me like you normally see for most sports, or for video for baseball, which we're allowed to do under Banks' contract with another streaming organization. The 3-1 pitch is upstairs, and Banks has a 2-out base runner with Wyatt Jackson at first. Batting number 9, pitcher Lane Gilbert. Two outs, bottom of the third, 14-0 Banks. Wyatt Jackson, the 2-out base runner at first. Pitch up and a little bit inside to Gilbert, 1-0. Throw back to first. The 1-0 is away, 2-0. At third for Lapine, Deacon Looney. Flack getting ready for the 2-0. Runner at first, Wyatt Jackson. The pitch just on the outside edge, about belt high, 2-1. Flack tips for a look at first, fires to the plate, lifted over the top, out of play. 2-2. Lapine, one more strike, looking to keep Banks off the board for the first time this contest. 14 runs in the first 2 innings with a 2-2 count to Lane Gilbert and Wyatt Jackson at first. The 2-2 breaking ball up high, never dropped. Count is full, 3-2. Jackson about a 2 to 3 step lead off of first. Has some speed. Pitches up and in for ball 4. And so it will not go as a steal, but advance on a walk for Wyatt Jackson. And 2 outs and another runner in scoring position for the Braves, with one of the Braves' best players, runners, hitters, likely go down as first team All-State, first team most likely player of the year in District 1. And possibly player of the year in 3A baseball, Wyatt Hesselman, Braves shortstop and pitcher at the plate. And we're going to get a pinch runner for Lane Gilbert, Lincoln Holscher, I believe, number 8. Designated runner at first base for Lane Gilbert, number 8, Lincoln Holscher. Batting for the Braves, number one shortstop, Wyatt Hesselman. So again, the Braves have a runner in scoring position, 2 outs. Wyatt Hesselman, Braves getting to the meat of their order. Top 3 or 4 hitters. Takes a breaking ball, though, for strike 1. The 0-1 from Flack. Couple of looks at second. Breaking ball turned on, and that's going to get past the shortstop. Another run is going to score. Coming to the plate, Wyatt Jackson. The throw is going to come in late. It's 15-0 with 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd. Yep. Batting number 3, third baseman Justin Walters. Still runners at first and second, and another run has scored. It's now 15-0 Banks with 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd. The pitch from Flack, low in the dirt, ball 1. Taylor smacks the ground with his glove, saying, come on, let's go, get it in the strike zone. Pitch from Flack again, turned on, ripped foul. Right at first, nearly hit. Couple of trucks way off the right field corner with fans in the truck bed. 1-1 the count. Flack the 1-1, bounces away from Taylor. Both runs are going to advance, and both are now in scoring position. Throw back to the pitcher. I'm not sure what was going on there. If that was possibly a move to try to fool Banks into trying to bring a runner to the plate. 2-1 the count, 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd, 15-0 Banks. 9 runs in the first inning, 5 in the second inning. Just a solo run in the 3rd. Pitch is chopped high to 3rd. Throw to first is in time for out number 3. But the Braves tack on another run after 3 innings, 15-0. Banks after 3. If this was softball, this would be a final score, but we will continue to the top of the 4th in just a moment. I changed the inning. It's 4th inning now.
Visit Main Street Pizza in Banks, located next to Jim's Market, for the best pizza in Washington County. From loaded hot baked subs to a Main Street special pizza piled high, we will satisfy your pizza cravings. We've been serving and supporting the Banks community since 1986. Open daily at 11 a.m. Call ahead now to place your order at 503-324-5858 or follow us on Facebook to see our daily lunch specials. Mention this radio ad and receive $2 off any Main Street pizza.
And we're back, top of the fourth inning. Braves leading 15-0. Leading off the fourth inning for Lapine, number 22, left fielder Daniel Price. Leading off the fourth inning for Lapine, Daniel Price. First pitch misses low, ball one. Pitch taken all the way for the first strike of the at-bat. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 from Lane Gilbert turned on foul, out of play off the first base side, 1-2. Banks, winners of 7 state titles in 9 seasons broadcasting Braves athletics. The 1-2 from Lane Gilbert. Pitch is swung on, chopped off the plate, and it's going to bounce foul into the coach's box at third. Count remains 1-2. 2016 softball state title, 2018 football, 2019 boys basketball, and 2019 boys baseball. That triple crown, only the 4th time in the 100-plus year history that has been accomplished at any classification in the state of Oregon. 2023 girls basketball and boys baseball last year. Foul tipped into the glove of Crossan for out number 1. Batting for Lapine, number 14. Number 34. Batting for Lapine, number 34, shortstop Riley Flack. New pitcher. Riley Flack started at shortstop. He's been the 3rd pitcher used this afternoon by Lapine. 0-1 the count. 1 out. Pitch is taken low for ball 1. Dry but overcast. There are a few bright spots in the clouds where the sun is trying to make an appearance, but we did have a few straight showers prior to first pitch. 1-2 the count. 2 Flack. Gilbert the 1-2. Swung on, reaches for 1 again. Foul, this time straight back out of play. 1-2. The 1-2 from Lane misses just outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Riley Flack. I think I called him Ryan earlier. Sorry. The 2-2 from Lane. Swung on again. Reaches and lifts it out of play. Gilbert, the 2-2 pitch, misses in the dirt, 3-2. Good battle with Riley Flack. Lapine hasn't had much positive in this game, trailing by 15 runs with 1 out in the 4th, but they do have a base runner with 1 out in the 4th inning after a walk on a full count pitch. Batting for the Hawks, designated hitter number 9, Ethan Osborne. Runner at first, Riley Flack, after a 1-out walk. Pitch from Gilbert, swung on, and that's going to go foul off the top of the fence in the Braves dugout, Braves bullpen off of third, 0-1. Pitch is well inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Braves just 5 outs away from a 5-inning, 15-0 victory over Lapine. 1 out in the top of the 4th. Pitch is swung on. Half swing off the end of the bat. Straight back just a little bit up towards third. 1-2. Ball did not, distance-wise, did not make it out of the home plate circle, but was fouled straight back into the backstop. The 1-2 down and in, and I think it hit his foot. And now Lapine has runners at first and second with 1 out. It's getting worried. Oh, tired, yeah. I think we may see a pitching change. He motioned to Blake Jewett in the left field, when he called everybody in. And that's going to be it for Lane Gilbert. Lane Gilbert pitches a great 3 1/3 innings, not allowing a run. Lapine did get the bases loaded last inning, but Blake Jewett will be taking over for Lane Gilbert. We'll take a 30-second break and return in just a moment after this pitching change. We'll be back after this from Scoggins Creek Coffee. Whether it's a steaming hot old-fashioned cup of joe or hot chocolate on a cold winter day, or an ice-cold Italian soda or iced coffee on a hot summer day, any time is a great time to stop by Scoggins Creek Coffee. With 2 locations in Gaston and Yamhill Carlton, their warm and friendly baristas will get you the delicious drink of your choice. Scoggins Creek Coffee, call 503-985-3483, 503-985-3483.
Specialty Screen Printing in Yamhill offers your business the creativity and expertise to print your logo on a variety of items. Owners Ken and Linda Johnson have 40 years of experience on industrial parts and every type of material, including ceramic tile. Their fast service can have your project done in less than a week. Visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com, to see for yourself how they can help you boost your company's marketing and industrial screen printing needs. Call 971-998-9274 or visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com.
And we're back top of the 4th inning. New pitcher for the Braves, number 19, Blake Jewett, in relief of Lane Gilbert. Batting for the Hawks, number 6, left fielder Chase Campbell. Batting for the Hawks, number 6, Chase Campbell, left fielder. Oh, he's not left field anymore because that's Price. Well, Daniel Price is now in left field, but Chase Campbell started in left field. First pitch to Campbell is a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Starting to get a little bit chilly. The wind starting to come in off the Northern Oregon Coast Range. Pitch is away outside, 1-1. Banks located 25 miles northwest of Portland, right at the bottom of the Northern Oregon Coast Range on the east side. The 1-1 from Jewett, looks at second, looks again. Comes set and fires. Pitch is swung on. Driven to left center, and Cade Long makes the catch. I think now playing in left field, Chris Medina. Now at second, starting pitcher Lane Gilbert. Batting for Lapine, number 23, first time at the plate for Gaden Broxson. 2 outs, top of the 4th inning. Banks 4 outs away from a return trip to a home contest here on Tuesday against either Valley Catholic or Warrenton in the 2024 OSAA 3A baseball semifinals. 2 outs, runners at first and second for the Hawks of Lapine. Jewett on the mound. Little gamesmanship going on with at second. They're going to try a pickoff move. Hesselman over there weaving in and out, trying to throw off Flack at second. Pitch is just low and away, ball 1. The 1-0 from Jewett swung on, grounder to first. It's going to get under the glove of Bigsby, and after the error, the Hawks have the bases loaded with 2 outs. Should have been an easy grounder to first, but got under the glove of Bigsby into right field. Clear the count. Yeah. 15-0 Banks. Lapine their best chance. Had the bases loaded last inning too with 2 outs. Pitch is away, bounced in the dirt, low and outside, 1-0. Just swung on, turned, and ripped foul into the corner off the roof of the hitting cage. 1-1. Hitting cage just off the left field corner, just beyond the fence that goes up the left field side. Pitch is high, 2-1. Football field and track right on the other side of the wooded area and small ditch that is just beyond the outfield, and then the high school just on the other side of the football stadium. Pitch is chopped foul off the plate, 2-2. Jewett looking for a payoff pitch, 1 more to end the inning. Lapine has threatened to score the last 2 innings with the bases loaded each time at each inning the last 2 innings, but has been unable to score. Jewett the 2-2, misses low and away. Again, Lapine not going to try to score, though, on the wild pitch. Count is full. 3-2, 15-0 lead for the Braves. Bases loaded. 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Jewett steps off, looks the runners back. Just a peekaboo of blue sky just beyond left center. Still not very warm, though. Temperature is not expected to reach 60 degrees. Grounded to short. Hesselman the underhand to third for out number 3. And the Braves preserve the shutout as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Still, Banks 15, Lapine nothing when we return in 30 seconds.
Liz Marshall at Marshall Home Group is a member of the Premier Property Group team, helping families find their dream homes. She takes a personalized approach to understanding her clients' needs and uses her strong negotiation skills to get the best outcome for them. She also speaks fluent Spanish and is able to assist Latino clients. Schedule your free consultation today. For information on how she can serve you, call 503-984-4300. Visit MarshallHomesGroup.com or email lmarshallrealty@gmail.com.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can go out and make memories that make summer, summer. Like catching a road game in a RAV4. I got it!
Toyota, let's go places. Participating dealers only. Event ends May 31st. Dealer inventory may vary.
Bottom of the fourth inning, Braves a huge 15-0 lead. 3 outs away from a trip to the semifinals and a shot at another possible state title back-to-back years. Henry White with his first at bat lines one over the head of the second baseman into right field for a leadoff single. Batting number 19, new pitcher Blake Jewett. Bottom of the fourth inning, Banks 15, Lapine nothing. Blake Jewett, new pitcher for the Braves, starting left fielder at the plate. First pitch, a called strike, 0-1. Temperatures could reach 75 by Monday, but Tuesday, when Banks is scheduled to play again with a victory, rain is expected back in the forecast. 0-2 the count. The 0-2 from Plack, swung on, grounded back up the middle. This could be 2. The underhand to second, the throw to first. And now on a hop, on a bounce, it hopped out of his glove, so they only get the lead runner at second, Henry White. Blake Jewett will reach on a fielder's choice. Cade Long, the hitter. Number 4, center fielder, Cade Long. And time has been called by Pine. I'm not sure. Their coach has come out of the dugout. Right side of the Hawks infield is meeting behind the mound, and now the umpires are going to converge and discuss whatever Ryan Dillon, head coach for Lapine, was mentioning. We'll go ahead and take another 30-second break and be back after this from On Point.
What's stopping you from going to school and learning new things? Or buying an old car to make it new again? Do you dream about building a business, exploring new places, or even buying your very first home? Whatever you're trying to do, On Point Community Credit Union can help you do it. With low-interest loans, credit cards, business banking, and more. On Point. People are the point. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing opportunity.
And we're back. Pitch to the plate, misses, ball 1. Cade Long, the hitter. I think so. I'll just wait until after this pitch. Throw to first. I think it was a ball. He didn't put any fingers up, so normally when that happens, it's a ball. And we're going to get another courtesy runner for Blake Jewett. Courtesy runner at first base for Blake Jewett, number 17, Caleb Bonin. Now Cade Long steps in with a 1-0 count. Plate umpire still making the change on the lineup card. Now we're ready to resume plays. He starts to put his mask on. 0-1, not 0. Oh, 1 the count to Cade Long, runner at first. Caleb Bonin, 0-2 count. Now as, again, Cade is caught looking. Shakes his head no, but steps back in with an 0-2 count. Pitch is a little bit outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Black looks over his shoulder at first, dips, fires to the plate. Cade reaches for 1, lifts it to shallow left. And that'll be out number 2. Batting for the Braves, now playing in left field, taking over for pitcher Blake Jewett, Chris Medina. First pitch to Medina, Flack, big sigh of relief. Nice pitch, fooled him, just got a piece of it into the glove of Taylor, 0-1. Banks has scored every inning, as much as 9 when they started the game. Throw to first. 9 in the first, 5 in the second, 1 in the third. Pitch is swung on and missed, strike 2. Medina, only a freshman, but a lot of speed. Decent fielder, 2 strikes the count. Pitch from Flack, swung on and missed, strike 3. And for the first time today, Lapine finally has kept the Braves empty for an inning, but it's been the other 3 innings where the damage has been done. It's Banks 15, Lapine nothing. Will return with Banks looking to close it out with Blake Jewett on the mound for the top of the 5th. Top of the 5th inning, Lapine down to their final 3 outs. Leading off number 2, catcher David Taylor. Leading off for Lapine, catcher number 2, David Taylor. First pitch from Jewett, swung on, popped straight back out of play. Jammed him on a pitch inside. The 0-1 from Jewett, strike 2 called. Hawks catcher down 2 strikes to open the 5th inning. 15-0 Braves lead. Jewett holds the glove up high in front of his face. Strike 3 called on the outside edge. Blake Jewett gets Taylor looking. Out number 1. Braves 2 outs away from a trip to the semis. Deacon Looney, the hitter. First pitch from Jewett, taken all the way for strike 1. Batting for the Hawks, number 42, Deacon Looney. The 0-1 pitch gets past Crossan all the way to the backstop, 1-1. Banks 9 in the first, 5 in the second, 1 in the third. Pitch from Crossan, up and away, ball 2. The 2-1 pitch swung on and lifted out of play, foul. Big crater off of first base behind the Lapine dugout. Not sure where that came from, but almost looked like a basketball going through the hoop, the way that baseball landed right in the center of that hole. Throw to first. And Bigsby makes the stretch for out number 2. Braves just 1 out away. Lapine down to their possible final at bat. Batting number 7, Dylan Newton, second baseman. First pitch from Jewett, swung on, grounded, line to Delwa. Wyatt Hesselman to end the game. Banks advances to the 2024 OSAA 3A semifinals with a 15-0 convincing win over the Hawks. 9 runs in the first inning when 15 hitters came to the plate. That pretty much put it away early. 5 more added in the second and 1 in the third for all of the scoring for the Braves in a 15-0 convincing victory. Final score, Banks 15, Hawks nothing. We hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday night. Have a good weekend. Good night, and God bless.
Thank you for listening to this OSAA On Point Community Credit Union State Championship event. Serving more than 539,000 members, On Point Community Credit Union is the largest locally headquartered credit union and is the proud title sponsor of OSAA State Championships. Your local Toyota dealers are proud to support the OSAA. Toyota, let's go places.